If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
Right now it's getting through this summer and you know, honestly it's trying to get on the team in that 50. I missed it last summer and that didn't feel good, so you know, the focus now is just trying to maintain that individual spot to race the 50.
The Nathan Adrian teaser was from January at the Austin Grand Prix and a little insight into his focus. Adrian's 50 was on at US World Trials. His 100 free wasn't quite there at 48.1. Most fans expected a 47 something. Adrian also appeared disappointed with the swim.
Whether I would have gone 48.1, whether I would have gone 47.5 or 47.0, it's not necessarily relevant. Obviously I would have loved to be you know, under 48, that would have been nice, but you know, it just wasn't there tonight, so we'll kind of go back, regroup, and get ready for a good 50.
When questions about pressure to defend his 100 free title at World Championships in Barcelona came up, Adrian deflected.
No, because I'm not the defending world champion. I'm just the defending Olympic champion. That's no big deal.
The pressure is on Adrian. Australia's James Magnussen has done 4 of the top 5 times this year, going 47.53 back in April and 40.67 just days ago at the French Open. Prediction: Adrian will challenge Magnussen at World Championships. Both will go 47.3 or faster. Adrian's 48.1 at US World Trials was not a reflection of his true speed. US World Trials was an extraordinarily sleepy meet the first day, and Adrian, he wasn't prepared to race for other reasons.
It's just a change of pace from last year. You know, the Olympic trials, Olympics, all the hype surrounding that. Coming back to this, it's different. You know, it's not better, it's not worse, and it took a little bit of time for me to get into it. And I'm also just not used to being the very first event on the first day. You know, that's not something I'm used to. So you know, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get that one down, how to get my mind wrapped around that, and get in the right place to do that.
Adrian delivered at US World Trials in the 50 free, 21.47. And the 50 free has been his focus since he got third at the 2012 US Olympic Trials.
It's not necessarily always the worst thing in the world to lose. You know, it'll keep you humble, and I think it'll keep you ready to keep going and trying to get better. And surely that's what happened to me this year. You know, I was really ready to get back in there and train.
How has focusing on the 50 this year changed Adrian's stroke?
I personally put an emphasis on differentiating my stroke from the 100 stroke to a 50 stroke. I think, you know, these days people specialize so much that you just, you know, back in the day you could get away with kind of swimming your 50 like 100, except you just don't breathe. But at this point, it's more about generating power, and you can't maintain that stroke for 100, so you got to change it up between the two.
Adrian will face off against the French Olympic champion in the 50-meter freestyle, Florent Manodou, among many others. In Adrian's words, here's how they're different.
He swims with a straight arm. He's really good off the dive, and he has a really good underwater. I don't necessarily have that underwater strength that he has, so I mean, compared to him, I'm probably going to pop up a little earlier than that. So, you know, in a race between him and I would surface quicker. He would probably kick out a little more, and then we're going to see what happens in the second 25.
We spoke with Nick Folker, Adrian's strength coach, who said he dropped his weights very late in his taper for US World Trials. Adrian essentially said he's going to rest straight through to Worlds, but he's going to keep his strength training going.
One of my strengths is my strength in the weight room, so we kept that up just a little bit. I think there is more to be had from resting a little longer. I think I could get a little more powerful. Sometimes I feel a little, you know, flabby, or, you know, I get a little bit soft, but overall I think it improves my speed. So the next 4 weeks we're certainly not going to be doing any 1-rep maxes, or even, you know, more than 50 or 60% of my max, but, you know, we're going to be getting in there and doing some sharp things. It's going to be fun with getting to know new people. It's really an experience like nothing else. You don't know these people at all, and then you spend 24/7 with them for 2 weeks before the meet. You really get to know them, know what makes them tick, and it's going to be a lot of fun getting to know some new faces.
Barcelona's a great town.
That's what I've heard.
You have any plans to do anything afterwards, or anything outside the pool?
Sure. I mean, a lot of my friends have gone to Barcelona, said they had a great time. They, lot of people that are you know, normal students in school take a semester in Barcelona and tell me all these crazy stories. You know, maybe I'll experience one or two of those when I'm done.